So the first bread that we're making today is soda bread. And soda bread is made with just 2 ingredients. It couldn't be any easier. And those 2 ingredients are soda bread flour. Now don't worry if you don't have this flour. I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. But we eat so much soda bread in Northern Ireland that we have our own flour. And the grains and the crops and the wheat to go into this flour grow in the fields around here because we have the warmest, driest climate in Northern Ireland, and this is milled in Belfast, so it's truly local. And then this is where we're doing the opposite of what we would do with a yeast bread. I'm going to do nothing practically. I'm just going to take this lump of dough, roll it around. I'm not going to knead it. I'm not going to knock it back. I am not going to work it. If I do that, it won't rise. I'm just going to tuck it in, just as if I was tucking the sheets in below a mattress, okay, nice and gently. And then I'm going to take the heel of my hand and just gently press it out. If it starts to stick, get a little bit more flour on your hand and press it out. Now, could that be any easier? So, there it is. You're looking at this and thinking, well, it looks a bit lumpy and bumpy and it's certainly not a perfect circle, but we like to call that rustic, okay, or artisan. So there's your dough spread out. Take your knife and just cut down the middle. And once you've done that, get a little bit more flour on the knife because it will start to stick, and cut it again. So I've cut this into 2 halves, and then I'm going to cut it again and again. And the reason why I'm separating the quarters is because when I go to lift it to put it onto my griddle, I don't want them to stick to each other. Okay, so I'm going to now at this stage show you what hardening the bread is, because I think we might be at that stage, and I want to just give you the example. So I'm taking the farls now and I'm standing them on their edge. Now, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does, but we can do a little bit of kind of Stonehenge here and just fix them whatever way you need to. You can see from my farls that I have a huge big one in the middle, so I am not very good at being very symmetrical with my cutting, but we don't really care because sure, they'll taste just as good.